Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. And it's Wednesday, a glorious, absolutely spectacular, glorious and awesome Wednesday morning. We've got the full moon there above the Museum of Contemporary Art. We've got the glowing jacaranda blossoms, the purple, the mauve, the lilac, contrasting against the green there. Just spectacular. Look at these morning colours. Aren't they absolutely unreal? Let me just get that moon in there as well. And I'll do a sweeping shot here just to show you what is available to each and every one of us every single day. It's a public space. You catch the train to Circular Quay. You get off and you get overwhelmed by this glorious view, this glorious uninterrupted view from Circular Quay station. Where else in the world can you get off a train and have this magnificence paraded before us? It's unreal, it's beautiful, it's spectacular. Anyway, let's go on a walk and talk, and I want to have a chat to you today about a topic that I've got near and dear to my heart, and it's a topic that I picked up at a module that I did in a seminar many years ago when I was working at Telstra. It was a seminar called Investment in Excellence, run by the Pacific Institute, and the key presenter was Lou Tice. And he talked about self-image. And he asked a very, very interesting question. How do you see yourself? And what is your story? And it's all about self-image. And it's a deep dive into how we got our self-image and whether or not our self-image is serving us, is helping us grow and develop, and if it's not, the steps that we can take to change it, to modify it, to improve it in order to enhance our lives. Anyway, let's get out of the station here and continue our walk and talk, and we'll have a chat about this and see where it leads us. And Lou Tice is very, very big on self-image, and he asks another question. How was your self-image built in the first place? How have you pieced it together? Where's it come from? Is it innate? Is it something that was given to you? Is it something you inherited? Is it something that you've had a say in the first place? All these very, very interesting questions. And he says the next question is who contributed to your self-image? How did they contribute, and why did they contribute? And he says that our self-image in many ways is built by how others have seen us and others have treated us, because it's something that comes from the outside. And for those who are parents or carers, you've got to understand that your contribution to the people who you are entrusted to care for is very, very important. He also says that not only do others contribute to our self-image, but we also contribute to our own self-image as well, based on the conclusions that we make as we go through life, comparing ourselves to others around us, and the self-talk that manifests itself in our lives, So basically what we say to each other on a minute-by-minute basis, and the conclusions that we draw from that self-talk. But he also goes on to say another very, very important and valid point, that you build your self-image from what is available around us. We build our self-image from the available materials, from the available inputs that are around us. And he uses an example of primitive people, how primitive people build their houses or their shelters, and it's all based on the materials that are available around them. For example, if you've got sticks available, then you'll use sticks. If you've got leaves, if you've got clay or mud, then you'll use those things, or bricks. Or if you've got glass, steel, and modern materials, then you'll use those to build your dwelling. And similarly, people will only use what they've got available to develop their self-image around them. So if you've got limited means, then you're going to use those limited means to build your self-image. So once again, Lou Tice talks about the importance of the significant others in our lives, the impact that they make, and that they are in many ways, the construction materials that we rely on in order to build our self-image. Very, very powerful. And we all owe it to our parents, to our families, because they have played a significant role in getting us up and going. But by the same token, they may have played a significant role, but they could have also played a limiting role in building our self-image. Here's a question for all of us. What if you were raised by people who didn't have much high self-esteem? Then they're going to raise you with the limiting set of beliefs in terms of who you are and what you're capable of. They would have raised you with the handbrake on, with the safety valve squeezed shut through their put downs. So yeah, it's always important to be able to examine and look at the social circle of all young kids growing up, their siblings, their parents, their teachers, everybody, all the significant inputs in their lives. Because, how you go, Mister? What are you doing? We're doing a vlog there, Vlaka.
Yeah, but about what?
Mind your own business. Yeah, no, you're on ice, mate. Vlaka, I go Mister. Anyway, there you go. So, let's continue our vlog. Remembering that our behaviour will always match our inner picture of ourselves. So what's your inner picture? You've got to sit and examine what your inner picture is. So you need to examine, or we all need to examine the beliefs about ourselves, and to understand that those beliefs are holding us back. But here's the clincher. Here's the clincher. You can renovate and rebuild your home using new materials. You can always go back and change your self-image. You can examine it, you can improve it, and you can extricate yourself from social environments, from surroundings that limit you, and from people who continue to put you down. And don't take the bullshit that people tell you. I had that malak over there questioning me in terms of what I'm saying, suggesting that I'm on ice, and of course I push back, and I'll go rip into him now once I finish this video, and just give him a piece of my mind again, just to let him know that his comments are unwelcomed, and he's got to learn to mind his own business. Anyway, let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, work on your self-image, protect your self-image, and don't allow the dickheads in your life, just like that guy back there, to suggest that you're on ice and to question what you're talking about, and to in any way, shape or form make you feel bad about yourself, because at the end of the day they're just projecting their own problems, they're just projecting their own limitations based on how they grew up and the building blocks that they have in their self-image. And don't be drawn down, don't be broken down, don't be pushed down by anyone under any circumstance. You need to uphold your beliefs and make sure that you are your greatest supporter. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on Jim's 5 a.m. Club, and I look forward to coming to you again from another location with another uplifting message. And tomorrow morning, 5 a.m, I'll come to you from another location with another message, which hopefully will help us get through the morning, get through the day, and move us further along the path of personal development and growth. Yassas, take care, and we'll chat again. Bye for now.